Sweet. All right.
Let's
find out our house.
So some of us, we've taken this test before, and we already have what our houses are. Well, let's go around. Let's say what our house is, and we'll say our prediction for what we think it's going to be this time. We'll start. I guess I'll just start because we'll work our way around. I'm currently a Hufflepuff. I think I'll be a Ravenclaw this time. Harry.
I was a Gryffindor. Probably still a Gryffindor. I'm gonna assume. I don't know. We'll see.
Ethan.
Oh. I biased the answer so I'd get Slytherin because hype moments and aura, but I do think personally I'm gonna get fucking Hufflepuff. And I hate it, but I have to stick with it.
Name's Seth Arnold. 3-time Gryffindor, hoping to be demoted to Hufflepuff today.
Demoted? Hufflepuff is the best house.
Hey, Seth, you get a high five for that one.
You guys aren't next to each other anymore. It doesn't really work.
Long distance high five.
You just see the hands coming through Seth's camera.
Somehow.
All right. Well, start your guys' test because I'm already on the first question.
Okay.
Let's check if we all get the
I
same
don't need
one.
to make my portrait.
No, you don't.
Start the sorting ceremony. All right.
Yeah. Do we all get
My
we
first-
got different questions?
I got dawn or dusk.
I got. Okay, so
But I guess we'll just go in a circle.
Seth is really struggling here.
Seth, what do you mean yours didn't work? Click on start the sorting ceremony.
Dude, work.
All right, we'll just go in the same circle. I got river and forest.
Harry?
Should I get my answer? Should I get my answer?
Sure.
I feel like let's. Yeah, I mean, we'll go one by one. Start with Eddie. So, river or forest?
River or forest? I'm from Colorado, so I'm obviously a big forest guy. I think river. I like in terms of body of water, rivers are cool, but
Top 3
I feel
bodies
like
of water.
I feel like what makes a river cool is if it's in a forest. So I'm gonna go forest. I think. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna put
okay.
it there. I'm not gonna click it
Sure.
yet. I don't want to spoil the next question.
I got moon or stars, and frankly, shit, it's hard. This one's like the hardest one for me to answer usually. I actually don't remember most of the questions.
This one's entirely subjective. Like, there's no like.
I think I'll go stars just because I think stars are like there's so many more stars than just the moon. If you think about it, moon's just kind of lame. At the end of the day, it's just kind of there.
We're just kind of lame.
But I mean, the fucking makes werewolves. So that's pretty cool. But like, there's just so many more stars, and that's like so cool to see like how many fucking galaxies there are. So I'm gonna go stars.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar hasn't made a song about the moon, so think about that.
Bruno Mars talks to that thing, so. It's kind of...
Ethan?
I have dawn or dusk, and I don't even think that this is a fucking question because we all know that I'm a nocturnal son of a bitch. So I'm gonna say dusk. Like there's not even a question here, man.
100%. I also got moon or stars, just like Harry. Personally, we live in Arizona. More specifically, we live in the Phoenix area. So there's a lot of light pollution. So we don't see many stars. So the moon's the more known thing. However, whenever I got out in nature, I look directly at the stars because stars are fucking awesome. So stars.
Yeah. If you're speaking of Arizona though, when I went to the Grand Canyon, there's no light pollution there, and they give you like a constellation tour. It's so fucking cool. It's so
cool.
All right.
Okay, so
Stars
3, 2.
I did it.
1.
I did it first.
Gryffindor. Shit.
Okay. So mine says.
You
Would
the
you
same
rather...
test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know we're Gryffindors, alright. We're already on the Gryffindor route.
So mine says, would you rather be liked, trusted, feared, envied, imitated, or praised?
I think I know what
like
he's gonna say.
I like being praised. I like being liked,
I was
and I
expecting
like
that
being
one.
trusted. So it's one of those three. This is very hard.
If you want my opinion, I honestly thought you were gonna say trusted. I feel like you're a guy who takes trust very personally
I think being
and loyalty and
trusted.
stuff.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is I like being trusted is like you can give a lot of empty compliments and it doesn't like mean a lot. Being liked is a big deal because like being liked means people like enjoy you and enjoy your company. But being trusted is definitely a more like deeper connection. So I would probably go with trusted. I think you're right.
Nice.
Harry?
So I have a Muggle confronts you and says that you are sure you are a witch or a wizard. do you, and I think you guys will know my answer for this one. Ask them what makes them think so. Tell them that you are worried about their mental health and offer to call a doctor. Agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you were bluffing.
It's
I
the
see
last one.
two. I see
The
two.
last one. That's the last one. Harry's ass was.
I see the gaslight. I see the gaslight.
I do think, I'd.
You would rage bait him. You'd be like, "Yeah, I'm a wizard. I cast all sorts of spells," and then you'd be like,
but no. Here's the thing, though. Harry earlier was talking about he was trying to help someone on a subway, so his genuine interest would be to help the person.
Yeah,
That's fair.
which sucks because Harry's the mean one.
Harry, he would read it off the computer, and he'd be like, "You are having a mental health."
But I think that,
there's a
I think this
paywall.
one's more.
A paywall.
I think this.
Yes!
I think this one's more of a bit, dude. Like, dude,
That's a
shit,
good show, Eddie. We
you
gotta
might- you
continue
might have
watching
fucking
that.
Mental issues. So yeah, I think I'd be this one.
But
Okay.
but you wouldn't. But in that situation, would you do a bit? I don't feel like you do a bit with a random person.
You never seen Harry? Come on now.
Come on.
Harry
I
does
fucking-
bits.
I have.
I don't know. I feel like in a
I was-
real situation where there
wine
is
at people,
pressure,
like-
Harry, like, I don't know.
Comic-Con, I was
I
walking.
don't know. I feel like Harry, if someone just ran, you don't know this person, they just 100% come up to you on the
people
street.
who are walling you back. Like
Yeah.
that's
I
a
think-
different thing. Like you're doing a bit along with someone, not at someone's expense.
Like it's yeah.
I think in this case, this is the best one to deflect that I'm not a wizard. Like, this is the best way to be like, fucking, dude, you got problems. Like, you don't, like, this is, out of the 4 options, like, I think this is the best
I
way
guess
to,
like there is multiple
That's
angles,
fair.
like where Harry is
like,
being
you are-
serious to be like, "Hey, are
must
you
be seeing-
okay?"
Hey, you must
But,
be seeing something.
He would also like if he is doing a bit. Okay, that's fair. Okay, then yeah,
Yeah.
probably that one. Mine is you enter an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? The fat red toadstools that appear to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling, the silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples, or a statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye.
Merlin! That's Merlin!
I don't know. I feel like this one's like such a weird one because there's not even like a
Yeah, I
morality
don't really
question.
have-
It's all preference for you, I think.
yeah.
Like part of me wants to say the joke of golden apple, Minecraft, but like I don't know.
To
I think
me-
I'd hang out with the toadstools that'd be talking to each other to see what kind
That's
of
fair.
conversation they're up to,
The
and then be like, "Have
the
you guys played Deltarune
toadstools
chapters 3 and 4?"
from Mario
Like,
Kart?
oh, dude, that's one. I totally do Mario. I do Mario route. Dude, I got in House of Mario. Fuck.
I know. I but like real talk, I do think I would just listen in on the conversation. of
Harry's
the toadstools
house,
that would be
Bowser's
talking.
castle.
That's just me. The toadstools ones that are like almost talking to each other. I feel like that
No,
just be
I-
what
I-
interests me the most.
That makes sense. Seth,
Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? We got
Okay, so they are
loneliness,
different.
boredom, hunger, being ignored, and cold. And it's
Definitely not cold. Your
Much as-
fucking room is a fridge.
much as I get hungry, I think loneliness and being ignored are kind of the one and the same for me.
you're
'cause
very rarely lonely. You're
isolate
very rarely
exactly.
alone.
I know too many people to be alone. That's the bad thing. I'm always somewhere with someone. But maybe that's it. Maybe I like surrounding myself with people. So maybe loneliness is
I would
it.
say
But
loneliness.
honestly,
for you.
That is fair.
I-
That is fair.
I might say being ignored because I really don't like people not like acknowledging me sort of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking attention whore.
How you doing, Eddie?
I'm a attention whore. No. But like
Guys,
you know,
should we
like,
continue the podcast? Eddie, so let's see what your next question is, Eddie.
I think Seth, if you're very strongly
I-
feeling that being ignored thing, I think that might be it then, because it feels like that was what you kind of like lean towards
Yeah.
the most.
There are definite times where you do like being alone. So like it's not
Yeah,
like
yeah. I'm a little times where like I could be in
Yeah.
my bed scroll Instagram like a fucking
Yeah,
freak.
exactly. So then,
Freak.
yeah, okay.
yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Uh,
3,
Here we go.
go.
1.
Sorry, I was gonna use a joke. I don't know how it was a joke. but
All
yeah,
different again. Oh wait, Ethan, did you get the?
I got the Seth question, but let's
You
go
got
with
my question.
let's go with
Yeah,
yours
No.
first.
Let's do yours then really quick.
Because we're on it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. You
Yeah.
keep going. I'm listening. I need to go.
I could do loneliness, boredom, hunger, being ignored, cold. I know I love the cold. I'm never hungry, because even
You
if I'm
starve
like,
yourself.
okay, boredom, loneliness, or being ignored. I feel like boredom is never hard for me to deal with because it's either I can make a song, I can draw. It's very hard for me to be bored. I feel like I'm I'm rarely ever bored. Loneliness. I feel like maybe I'd say maybe loneliness would probably be it. I don't know though, because being
That's
ignored
fair.
is
I hear
also
you
something where
complaining
I'm
about-
like,
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know, maybe being ignored.
Okay.
I feel like that one's the most real. I'll say being ignored, but I won't click it.
Fair. All right. Well, I guess we'll do. Well, let's work our way backwards. Harry, you go.
Okay. Mine is getting fun now. If you could have any power, which would you choose? I have the power to read minds, the power to change the
Please no.
past, the power of invisibility, the power to speak to animals, or the power of superhuman strength. There's one more. The power to change your appearance at will. So for me, I think I'm torn on the first two. So the power to change the past would make you pretty fucking powerful, or like like so many things you could do, like especially with like having regrets or things. You're like, I could always change this, or I can do this.
But
I don't know
if it weren't
exactly
for those,
what-
you wouldn't be
yeah.
who you are now.
Well, yeah, that's
How much of that would
absolutely
you?
true.
How much of that would you do until you lose who you are as a person?
Honestly, just invest in Bitcoin.
But then you'd be a rich person, and then you would be like, okay, so I won't go to
And
the
then I'd
past,
be
and then it
Lucius
could have.
Malfoy. Fuck.
Okay.
I also like the power to read minds because that one's like super like you could just like
That one would be great
Yeah,
if
as
you
a
were trying to be
journalist,
a
that would be
detective.
so helpful.
That is
As a
pretty
journalist,
sick.
you could
That-
just tell whatever the person's thinking.
Wait, isn't
It-
that
it's
a journalism integrity law? Is that you like can't disclose things that they're not willing to say, and like
Well, technically, people
You know,
can't read
that's-
minds, so this is a different world. You're wizards. You're wizard journalists.
fuck, you're wizard journalists.
I mean that's true, but then also is it even more ethical to just give you people's exact thoughts?
Exactly.
I do really like the power to read minds. I was kind of torn on the two, but I think you guys help decide for me.
Yeah.
You do seem to like to know what people think a lot. You know, with like your analytics for like YouTube and everything, and like you like to dive into like what people.
Dude, shut up, Eddie. No one asked you, dude. I didn't care what you thought about this. Sorry, I'm trying to. Eddie,
I really hope Harry gets Slytherin this time, just because
Dude,
the jokes
I
will not
really
stop.
wish I had the chance to change the past because I didn't mean to yell at Eddie like that. But wait.
Oh wait!
Okay.
All these powers are just like as Harry needs them. Whenever
Oh,
he
but
fucks
now
up,
I wish-
then he
Harry,
If you-
Harry
if
will
you
never
could-
decide on it. Like he'll never confirm it. He gets like little samples, and he keeps on using the samples. when he
Guys,
needs.
I wish I was invisible right now. I'm just so embarrassed.
Wait, that actually sounds like such a dope like show concept. Is like you have the choice of what power you can get, but you have tiny samples, and there's one person who refuses to, so he's like a jack of all trades. Damn,
Interesting.
someone
everyone
should write a
does
show.
and then everyone does it.
Ah.
So
Oh,
Eddie,
okay,
what's your
mine-
question? I didn't think about that.
And when everyone's special, no one will be.
Mine says you and two friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let
Who are your two
all of
friends?
you pass.
Who's
So
your
it's,
friends?
me,
Who's your
friends
so
first?
it's me, Harry, and Ethan, and Seth is trying to keep us
I'm
from
lonely.
jumping on his bed.
Guys, please come
Um,
on! It's about to break. Okay, I got the little supports to put it up. Just please for 2
Okay,
seconds.
come on, whatever you say.
Come on, guys.
Let me do my Olympics.
I think volunteered. So it says volunteer to fight. Attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three of you pass without fighting. Suggest that all three of you should fight without telling the troll, or suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight.
Eddie's a fighter,
Not-
man.
Not
I think
the
he'd be
last
like,
one.
dude, 1v1 that fucking troll to prove a point.
No, I'm
He'd be
absolutely
like-
doing attempt to confuse the troll.
That does sound like Eddie knows.
That's,
Yeah.
I like
that's
that.
fair. Counterpoint, if
That's-
Eddie had a hockey stick and the fucking, what are they called, skates, he would just be like beating the shit out of that guy. Let
I would say
hockey rage
volunteer to
out.
fight. I would say volunteer to fight is up there, but I'm not a big like start with violence guy. Like he's just doing his job, you know. And so you confuse him and you piss him off and you troll him a little bit. You troll the troll,
You troll the troll. Scary
you-
scammed.
and then you. That's the future lawyer, you know. You gotta
Hmm.
confuse his ass.
Fair enough.
Use your wits.
And then Seth.
How would you like to be known to history? The great, the wise, the bold, the good. I don't
already
think
know
I'm very
Seth's answer.
bold.
It's-
First of all,
it's the
I don't think I'm very bold.
It's the good. It's the fucking
I don't.
good.
Yeah, it's the good. I've never been like a legacy person, so I don't even think about like what I'll be known for in the future, which I'm short-sighted, whatever. But yeah, I don't care about being great or smart or bullshit. Try to be nice.
Fair.
Right.
All right.
Oh shit, my bad.
Oh well.
That's all right.
yeah,
I think that.
All right,
Yeah, I
click.
think. Yep, click. Fuck, dude.
Okay.
Fucking got the talking toadstool. Fuck. Fuck.
Wait, Harry,
Okay.
you're on the Harry, you're on the Mario route.
Okay, so
Mario round.
one of Harry or Ethan go first because you both.
I went
got
first
that.
last time. Harry, you can go
Or
first.
Ethan,
this time,
go
buddy.
again because we just talked
Okay,
about
fine. Okay,
Yes.
fine. You're right. If I could have any power mode I choose, this isn't even a fucking question. The power to speak to animals. All right, Harry, you go ahead. You already know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, so we come across something in Enchanted Garden. There's red toadstools that appear to talk to each other, bubbling pool, and depths of which seem luminous and swirling. The silver leaf tree bearing golden apples, or the statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. Honestly, like deadass, I think this one draws me the most. Is like a fucking.
I was gonna say that.
Like,
that-
what's a statue doing out here, man? Like, what's it?
Yeah, that feels like a puzzle, and you're a big puzzle guy, so it's like you'd want to like solve everything. Like,
Is it Sans? Is that Sans?
Sans? His eye is twinkling.
You might think it's Sans, but it's actually Rousey trying to tell you to get Deltrius Chapter 3 and 4.
Okay, so mine says
Sponsored by
after
Toby
you
Fox.
after you've died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? And it's ask for more stories about your adventures,
Jerk off.
miss you but smile, think with admiration of your achievements, and then I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me while I'm alive that counts. No, not that one. I'm the opposite of Seth. I'd love to like have like a legacy and everything and be like remembered. So ask for more stories about my adventures would be cool. Miss you but smile, and then think of you of admiration with achievements. I don't know. I like the miss you but smile because that means you've left like an impact on people in like a more significant way. Whereas like ask for more stories about your adventures, they're just be like, oh, this guy's really cool, but they don't actually might not actually understand like what I've done. Think with admiration of your achievements is also kind of like it's one of these two. It's admiration or miss you but smile.
All right.
I don't know where to help you with this one. They are
I know I
pretty
miss you,
similar.
but
They are
smile
similar.
is very
Yeah.
emotionally poignant.
So like, how do you
Yeah.
want to be known? Because of the things you've like, do you want like specific things? Like, do you want to big?
Do you want to be known
things,
for
you
who or
just-
what you are?
or mostly like just as a good person? Oh shit, dude.
Okay.
Ethan's got the tough questions. Like,
Miss you, but I feel like miss you but smile is kind of the one that I was drawn to first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that one. Oh
Alright.
well. Oh well, I got the power.
Son of a
one.
bitch.
Seth, just click one. Seth, just click one. You got it.
Which nightmare would frighten you most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly that there are no hand or footholds, nor any barrier to stop you falling. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you, and everyone laughs at you. Apparently, according to the Glasslickers, I do this every day of my life. Waking up to find that neither your friends nor your family have any idea who you are. Or
Guys, who the
have
fuck is this
eyeball-
guy? Guys, who is
Reference.
this?
That's a reference to our old podcast. That's a reference to one of our old podcasts.
This?
Would you rather?
Oh yeah, would you
right?
rather? That's right. An eye at the keyhole of the dark, windowless room in which you are locked. I would 100% pick waking up. No one knows who I am. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Seth would wake up and be like, wait, who are you guys too?
I am
I don't know
terrible
about
with heights.
Universal.
I'm terrible with heights. I'm terrible with the dark. But like
that would just be a very confusing moment for Seth because no one would know who each other is.
everyone else gets dementia around me, and I'm the only one who remembers everything.
Yeah,
That'd be terrible.
Seth, if you cried at the end of Spider-Man: No Way Home, you have to choose that one.
Of course, I cried.
Okay, then I guess ready, everyone but Eddie click.
Everyone fucking clicks that one.
All right,
Don't select Eddie. No, don't select.
Oh, shit.
I get it.
I get the
Ooh.
cool one.
oh, we got some more complicated ones now. Well, I guess
Except
I'll
for
go
Eddie.
with this one. If you could have any power, what would you choose? Read minds, change the past, invisibility, speak to animals, superhuman strength, or change your appearance at will. I like the idea to speak to animals. That's very cool. That's always been one that I've liked. Like like if I could choose any power, it would be to like shapeshift into animals, which goes along with changing your appearance. So that's something. I also like the power to change the past. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things that I'd like to change.
But your experiences made
like
you who
being
you
here.
are. If you change who would, like, again, it's that
Well, I
question of,
hate who I am. Can't you tell? I despise myself.
what if you become someone worse?
I'm so lonely. I low-key feel like I would pick the power to change the past because I really feel like I could have been a lot better of a hockey player.
Why not just get
than what I
superhuman
was.
strength and then just absolutely plaster everyone you play against?
That's not all that
'Cause
goes into hockey.
I'd probably get arrested for murder.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a power to change to the past. I like in terms of practicality and something I would actually do with it. Change appearance and talk to animals is fun though, and there's like I feel like changing the past, I don't know, it is one of those things where you could fuck with the future, but you could also save a lot of things. Like, I don't know. What if I went back in time and convinced Ethan that ASU was the only school in Arizona?
Then I would go out of Arizona to pursue game design. I don't. What?
What if I
Bro
convinced you
said,
that
give
you
up
were-
on your dream. Like,
What if I
What if
convinced
you-
you that gaming wasn't real and that you'd be better as like an accountant?
then
What if
you
you
would
go back
not
to-
have the same Ethan you're friends with. I'd be a very
What if
different
you-
person.
What if you convince Michael Crow to just keep
Thank
game
God.
design as a major for ASU?
Truth.
Pretty good ending.
I feel like there are just a lot of things that I'd like, and they would shape who I am. This is tough.
Well, changing the past just does not seem like a really nice power to have. Because you'd be fundamentally changing
Yeah.
who you are step by step.
I feel like if my
Butterfly effect.
gut thing is always, I've always been a big Beast Boy guy, so I feel like it'd be changed my appearance. It will.
Okay.
I could be.
Don't click. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
click. Okay, then are we going back to
I
the
could change my
clockwise?
appearance to look like an NHL player. I could kidnap them and I'll just take their spot.
Whoa.
There you go.
God, but I
And then
really.
You could.
Shoot, I'm thinking. Someone else go. Probably.
Harry, go ahead.
There you go for it.
Okay, mine's a little bit weird structured, so it's like, so I'll just say it. Troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts, is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club if you could?
Shit.
So, the first object is a nearly perfected cure for dragonpox. And it's making me select a position for the cure before I look at the other ones. But I saw that I could go back and change them. So before I feel like I want to know what all three items are before I fucking tier list.
Yo, yeah.
I don't think that's okay. So the second one is student records going back 1,000 years, or a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. All right. So I'm gonna put, and then I can reorder the items. So I think my order here is, I think the strange runes are kind of we don't know. I don't know shit about if I don't know what it is, that might be kind of fucking important.
Yeah.
You know, there might be important spells or some shit. I think having that book, if that's the only one, that might be something that I need to keep because that might be lost magic or something if I lose that. I think then comes the dragonpox cure, because although I don't think it's as I think it's important, fucking dragonpox, but also it's just fucking what shit, chickenpox for dragon. I don't think it's that as important. Actually, I might put that one third, because I think we could just fucking remake that shit. We could eventually we'll just have to start over. It's not
As long as the
perfect
person didn't burn alive, you're probably fine.
Yeah, I mean, well, anyone can make a fucking potion. Make Snape do that shit. Oh, Snape's dead. Fuck.
Snape's
But also,
dead.
I'm
Snape's so dumb.
Slughorn.
I'm having trouble finding too much value in 1,000 record years of records, other than the fact it's it shows history or that's history. So, shit, I think Dragonpox would probably be second, because I think that's right in the now. It's it's still something to try and save because it's a cure to help out dragons. And then student records would go third, because it's cool, that's important history to have, but also how useful is that to us now? That's not, it's only for history in a sense. And then a mysterious handwritten book full of strange runes. That's I think
Oh,
the
you
order
did
I'd
that.
put. It's not
you did
not
that.
done yet. What?
I think you did it backwards. Isn't one?
It's one.
Oh.
First thing you say, second thing you say.
Oh, did it change? Did it change the order of them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's,
All right.
it's kind
Never
of
mind.
it's kind
I
of
get
set
it.
up weird. It's kind of set up weird.
Okay.
I'm getting a
Ethan's
lot
is
of
really simple.
obvious ones. If I was attending Hogwarts, which pet would I choose to take with me? The option is cats, toads, and owls. And everyone who knows me knows that lately I've been waiting to go on this vacation so that when I come back, I can get myself a
toad.
cat. I'm gonna ignore what Seth
toad.
said, then proceed to forget
Awkward.
about him so that way he just feels absolutely fucking abysmal.
Guys, come on.
Kidding.
Guys, come on.
Ethan,
Anyways,
well,
I would
tell
say
me,
cat.
tell me why you'd go in the forest and talk to the toadstools if you don't want to ask him if your toad can sit on them.
Yeah.
Because my cat named Tubert would be like, yeah, hell yeah, these are toadstools, but I could sit on them too, and I'd be like, hell yeah, Tubert.
You'd eat the
Because
shit
me
out
and Tubert can talk to each other, and I'd be like, Tubert, you go sit on that fucking toadstool. We dap each other up, and we'd be best friends, and we go on so many adventures. We go, and we go like, and me and Tubert would just be like an awesome duo.
That's nice, buddy.
Nice, man.
Right, just click the cat, because then I think it makes you select what kind of cat and stuff.
Oh yeah, does it?
Yeah.
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 So
I feel like
what
this
do you
is a
have?
separate
Well,
question.
I'm going shopping right now. Guys, which cat should I get?
You're an orange cat guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was kind of leaning towards black cat.
You're you're not a black cat guy. You are not a black cat guy
He
at
liked
all.
Jack, but I think you like Coral more.
That is true.
Just-
Coral just might be.
Orange
weird
cat
now.
is Ethan energy. Orange cats are Ethan energy. You are the
Okay.
orange cat of people.
True.
You go and reach.
That is true. That is true. My friend has this cat, and he's just like this very cute one. So that's fair. I'll say Ginger.
That's very
Cool.
nice.
Ethan or
Uh,
Seth?
Four goblets are placed before you. Which do you choose to drink? The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. The
Yeah,
foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds, or the golden liquid so bright that it hurts your eyes, and which makes sunspots dance all around the room.
I feel like there's only one real option if you're not an insane person. Like,
Yeah, this seems crazy.
what would you rather have? Would you rather have something that
Would
could
you rather
almost
have
definitely be wine?
something that kills you?
Dude, the second one's just alcohol. I'll be honest. Be for real.
That's probably alcohol.
The second one's just alcohol.
This is probably a no-go because it looks like the sun, and the sun is
Dude,
hot.
That fucking
which
looks
is
like
bad.
elixir. That's sick, dude.
Nah, man, you crazy.
Okay.
I would say play it safe. This little frothy one or plum. I actually think I'm leaning towards frothy. Frothy sounds kind of
Okay.
fun.
Okay, so I've done some debating, and so I've eliminated.
He's a master debater.
I think to me at this point it's either power or superhuman strength or the power to change my appearance, because I feel like this power could be used to help more people, right? That's like one of the things that like I don't know, that's like one of like the things that I really like want to be able to do is help more people. And so I feel like changing my appearance at will is the best one, because if it's Beast Boy rules, I could change into like something that's really strong.
Gorilla.
True.
So I'm picking that one.
Okay.
And now I have the Ethan question.
All right. I'm selecting.
I got the troll one.
All right.
Harry's
Seth,
the only
you
one
have
with
the
the
power
original one.
Seth,
What?
Yeah, Seth. Go ahead, Seth.
Yeah. So I got the power one. I don't know. I've always okay. If you know me and you've ever asked me if I could pick a superpower, what it would be, I always say power transformation, because power of what's the word for it? The power to transform yourself, whatever the fuck.
Shape-shifting?
Shape-shifting, because you get like so many other bonus superpowers. Want to fly?
copycat, all right?
Fucking bird. You want to be strong? Big dinosaur.
You want to
whatever.
sneak in somewhere, you be a little fly.
You also be a little fly. You go invisible.
Reconnaissance.
There's so much shit to do with this, but also you can just be like different people. If you want to look cooler, you can make yourself look cooler. You just make like yourself look like a cooler version of you.
But Seth,
So,
you're already awesome.
Stop it. All right, so
Love you, buddy.
I 100% choose that. Love you.
Cool.
Eddie.
Cool.
Since I'm the only original
Eddie
one.
walked
No,
away.
wait, actually, wait, fuck.
You
I guess there
called
isn't.
Eddie when he walked away.
Would you say? Harry, would you get?
Here's
Is
the
that
original one.
we had that one?
No.
No.
Okay, I'll do mine. So this one is cats, toads, and owls. I'm a big cat guy. Toads is a no-go for me. Not a big reptile guy. Toads are cool. Owls are really cool. And so it's between
Who?
cats or owls for me.
Owls
Who?
are sick. Owls.
Owls are really cool.
Who?
Owls! He said owls!
Who?
Owls!
Who?
Ethan! Owls!
Harry, he's not worth it.
Who?
Harry, he's not worth it. Harry.
God
I'm
dang it!
I didn't hear him do it. I didn't hear him to do it. So I'm gonna keep going until he says what I want him to say. Who?
I
You
think
want me to say, man? They're fucking owls!
Who?
asked.
No, I want him to yell the "I'm gonna fucking kill you" thing again.
I'm not gonna say it because you want me to say it.
Because I
Who?
want him to say it.
Say
All
it,
right.
say it.
I'm picking cats because owls are really cool, but you can't play with an owl, and that's one of my favorite things is being able to like do something with the pet. So I think cats for sure. Ginger cat, white cat, Siamese cat, tabby cat, or black cat. I lean towards a tabby cat. My aunt had a tabby cat. White cat's really cool though. It's white ginger or tabby cat. I feel like
I would personally say you're either Siamese or Tabby. That's just my vibes of you.
I don't think Siamese.
My vibe of you is sexy. So.
Siamese is like isn't that like one of like the bad guys from Lady and the Tramp? Isn't that like a Siamese cat or something?
Okay, so we're generalizing an entire species based off the
Some
actions
stereotype
of
on
one.
Eddie. Wow.
It's a cat. Look, if I could choose a dog, I wouldn't even have to be on these vile creatures. But
Hey,
here I am.
think about
Whoa.
think about the black cat stereotypes, man. They're awful. You get
Yeah,
bad
they're
luck
literally
if you see
considered
one.
bad luck.
You get bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's
Yeah,
rough.
people
It's
don't
rough
wanna
out
be
there for
around you.
cats. It's rough out there for cats, man.
Terrible. That's awful.
Hard
I
life.
feel like I might be a black cat.
No.
Person.
In the-
You're gonna.
in-
You
in-
are a
in-
black
in-
cat, or like you
In
want
a
to
Jack
be
way.
You're not
In a Jack way, I'm a black
Where you
cat.
piss
because
on
I
everything?
seem-
What do you mean in
because
a
I
Jack
seem
way?
scary. I seem scary, but I'm actually like I feel like a lot of people say that I come off as scary, but then I'm actually really goofy and like
Who said
everything.
you say this sometimes? Who the fuck
People
thinks
say you
you're
come off
scary?
as a child, man, but are you gonna agree with that? I
You come off
don't.
as 14. The fuck
I
are you
look like
talking
a
about?
child and I look scary. All right.
Are you a scary
You're a scary
child-looking man? I
You're a
don't.
cursed child.
Is that something you want to lean towards? Shut the fuck up, Seth. But is that something you want to lean towards, or would you want something that juxtaposes that to make you, I don't know, have a more like, I don't know. I feel like
'Cause I can
Siamese is
relate.
just like.
I can relate to a black cat. I know what that's like.
How?
you turn into one because you have.
I'm taking this out of context completely.
I'm picking a black cat. There's nothing any of you could say about it.
Okay, well, cool.
Well, yeah, man. Of course, that sounds
Yeah,
so
that's
much
what
like
I'm
you. Yeah, no.
Harry, what are we looking at? here, huh?
What?
Nah, man.
I gave a good reasoning for it. I feel like I don't know what the fuck. Like a tabby cats are boring. Tabby cats are lazy. Siamese cats are like actually evil.
I think we're looking at right now the most on the nose question we've gotten yet for the four houses.
Are you evil?
Yes. Which of the following would you most hate people to call you? So there's ignorant, there's selfish, ordinary, or cowardly. Or like I'm like thinking of this like just like plainly like if someone like genuinely called me one of these, I don't think I'd give a shit for cowardly or ordinary as much as like ignorant or selfish. I think are like actually like harsher fucking names.
Those are
to be
insults.
called.
Yeah.
These are actually like if someone called you like cowardly is just like when you, like someone calls you a fucking pussy or something, or like ordinary is like shit, man. Okay.
You're boring.
It hurts a little. Hurts a little, man. But not as much as you call me like selfish or ignorant. So I don't know. I'm trying to see which one would like make me like actually like more pissed off if someone like just genuinely called me selfish or ignorant. Probably selfish. Like selfish actually just like kind of hurts like the most. I think.
Selfish feels bad, bro.
Yeah, it feels bad.
also
It's like
too.
Especially if
even
you give something to someone and then they
or-
say you're selfish.
or if the case like damn I really came off as selfish towards that person like hurts like I didn't like I didn't intend that way or like you know
Yeah.
I think or sometimes I can just not know things about like a certain topic and then be called ignorant for it, and like that would make me mad or something. But then I'd be like, okay, well they have a point. Like selfish, I feel like I'm at least like not ever trying to be selfish. Okay, so that's my.
For me, it's you and two friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on finding one of you before you let all of you pass. Do you volunteer to fight? Attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three of you pass without fighting. Eddie said he would do like. Eddie said that he would do it in an attempt to trick them. I'm not a fighter at all, so I genuinely do think that's me in a different sense. Like Eddie would do it to trick them, I would do it because I don't want to fight something, you know? Like as a bit, I'd be like, oh, I beat the shit out of you.
Fight them. I said I don't want to fight them.
I thought you said yours was like more in the sense of like you want to trick them.
He's a little trickster.
No, I said because I don't. That's not my first. Because the thing is, my reasoning for it was that I don't want to go straight to fighting. Like I will fight them if I have to, but I'm,
He's a lawyer. Don't believe him.
Includes not fight.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry. Don't call me selfish, man.
Yeah, mine's the.
Anyways, I do agree. I agree with you, Ethan. All right.
Yeah.
And
okay.
click.
And
3,
click.
2.
Let's go.
Oh, I got it. Oh shit! Why do Seth and Harry literally just keep meeting like?
Yeah,
the
we're
same
on Mario
place?
route.
This is only the second time that's happened. That's only the second time that's happened.
I feel like I thought it had more. I guess I.
Should we speedrun both rounds at the same time?
Yeah, both of you go.
Yeah. I like Al's my pick, dude, because Aura, like, fucking,
You're
like...
fucking weird, dude.
There it is, Harry with his high moments in Aura.
weird.
Harry high moments in Aura. It's like, he's got a tennis ball brain that's just high moments in Aura.
A cat you can at least have to, like, come, like, chill around with you. The owls are always in a fucking cage, and they're like, dude.
Yeah, I'm just, like,
This guy's dope.
if I lived at Hogwarts...
Eddie, I know exactly what you're about to say, and I agree.
It would be really cool to have, like, a fucking owl. Like, that's, like, just, like,
fucking
do this,
for
like,
vibes? Are you owls for vibes?
Vibes, and then also, like, that's how I can send mail and messages. Like, your cat's not gonna
Let's be real.
run a whole fucking country.
When I had Bo and you had the cats, Harry did not want anything to do with them. So a bird is perfect for him because he doesn't have to worry about them most times.
Exactly. They're really low maintenance. Like you just like fucking we have our own space. So I think
shut up, you. I go cats. Absolutely. The shout out.
Barn
Eddie's the only one with a new question.
Screenshot.
By the way, that should be mentioned. Is that we're running out of original questions at this point.
I personally think I'm Tabby Cat.
You're Seth. You're so Tabby Cat. You're so Tabby Cat.
Yeah,
Same hair.
I'm so Tabby Cat core. I'm Tabby Cat core. They're lazy. I'm a little lazy. Yeah. I like the big furry ones.
By the way, I looked it up. Black cats are both calm and reserved, yet playful and active. That's me.
Orange cats were.
So,
no,
out of these options, of the owls, I like
playful,
brown
affectionate,
owl.
and even somewhat adventurous. Okay, friendly and social.
I like brown owl. I wouldn't have a screech owl. I wouldn't have a snowy owl.
Are they unhinged?
Tawny
Why
owl's
am I
kinda
seeing like?
Barn owl is like, I'm feeling barn owl.
Why are people saying that
affectionate,
orange cats are
curious?
like crazy and unhinged? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's way too.
I'll do my
Tabby Cat.
Eddie.
Tabby
Do you want to
Cat's
be
what it
since you're the new one? Do you want to end on that one? I'll just do this one.
Yeah.
Do you want to be
Yes.
known as the great, the wise, the bold, the good? I don't know. I'd like to be known as someone who like took the like a risk. I guess is like bold. I don't know. That's me.
Fair enough.
All right.
So I got once every century
Go
the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of the sea, home, a crackling
what Seth
log fire, or fresh parchment. Not paper, not home. It's either a fire or the ocean to me. I love the smell of the ocean. That's one of my favorites. A fire also smells really good though. Like I have a lot of good memories of like my grandparents used to have a fireplace that I would do with a lot. Like I like spending time by a fire, but I feel like I have more fun around the sea. Like sitting around a fire is cool and it's vibes and everything and it's nice and cozy. But the sea, you go and you play, you do a lot more stuff, and that fits my vibe more personally. I'm a little bit more active, so I'd say the sea. Yeah.
Well, all right. And 3, 2, 1, click. Fuck.
I just got heads or tails.
Harry,
what
what
the
is
fuck?
happening? What is happening?
Seth, choose your political orientation right now.
Do I go right where nothing is left,
shit.
or do I go
Ethan,
left
Ethan,
where
choose
nothing is
very
left?
carefully. Ethan, choose very carefully.
Okay. Nothing to do.
That's why we all got a 50-50 one right now.
Yeah, we
I
did.
think-
Guys, I got black and white because I'm a panda. I'm literally but
Shut up.
Here's what
Oh
I'll
my
say.
God.
Here's what I'll say, Ethan. If you want to bail out, I feel like you use black in a lot more of your stuff than white.
Do you
You're
use
wearing,
disco
you're wearing
light
more
hat.
black.
Do you
You're
use
wearing
Google
more
light
black
mode or
right now
dark
than you are
mode?
white.
I'm a dark mode. Yeah, I'll say black.
I'm gonna say right because I'm right-handed. Like I think that's like more just like or like
I'd say my color
Wow.
scheme is
Also-
black and green.
I'm also trying to
That's
think.
fair.
Shoot, like, cause I also want to think right and left brain, but also I never think about right or left brain, so I don't know if that
No,
really
yeah.
matters. to
You know
me
what
as a
else
person.
has a black, green, and pink color scheme? Ralse in Deltarune. Chapter scene 4 out now.
For right and left, if we're talking about left brain, right brain, I don't think my left brain's been activated in about 20 years. So.
You fucking dead? Are you brain dead, Seth? I'm sorry.
that might be the one of the
We've been
funniest
going
things you've
half
ever
this whole
said in
time,
your
okay?
life.
Give me a fucking break.
That might be one of the funniest things I think I've ever heard Seth say. So I think of comedy alone, you should
I'll
select
comedy
right
alone,
now.
I get the right, but no political party stuff. Just like I'm also.
Yeah,
right.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think it really. Like it shows hands for the things too. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I got heads or tails. My reasoning, I don't like the way they depict this. That heads is like God and like tails is like the devil. That feels really weird, and I
I'll
don't
give you
This is
some
understand
a
why.
wizard and a
Maybe
dragon.
give me some tail.
But the thing is, I think tails is way cooler because on quarters the tails are what's different from everything else, and that's like the cool part of it. Is like you get all the different tails and everything for the different states, and that's what's cool to look at them. So I'm picking tails.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Is that what you usually pick when someone?
Oh,
shit.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Do you want to go one by one? One by one. I say one by one. I say one by one.
I'm saying.
Top left is Eddie. We'll start with Eddie. We'll go in that
Eddie, go
circle.
for it. Eddie,
cycle
go
that
for
we
it.
kind of done.
Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Gryffindor!
Gryffindor!
Oh shit! Welcome to Gryffindor.
Well, Harry, let's see if you make it to
No,
Gryffindor. all
no,
right?
no, it's alright, man. Welcome to Gryffindor. We're all.
Now, click here.
And I think that's gonna be the end of the podcast.
Are you scared, Harry?
Imagine I'm the only Gryffindor left.
I think it's more scary is like how like if Eddie gets Gryffindor, it's like shit, man. What?
I feel like I'm a Hermione Gryffindor.
Hermione. We did picture you as Hermione when we were watching the movies, like Eddie.
We did, especially, and then you guys said I was Ron, and then when Hermione and Ron kissed, I looked at Eddie real slowly. He didn't look
Okay.
back. It was a really awkward moment for me, but like,
You're just staring at him.
I'm just glad I didn't get Slytherin. I was worried about the shape shifting, and the cat and the black cat might have like shifted me towards Slytherin. I was like,
but Hermione also had a cat, so keep that. I guess that's a good point.
well, but it's a black cat. Yeah, because black
Okay,
cats
run
have a
it.
connotation.
Run it.
I'm sorry.
Make my decision. Make my decision. Oh shit! I've always been the carrier one, guys. I've always been the carrier one. I told you. Damn,
That's
I don't
interesting.
Think I don't
Wow,
think I'm
that
Hufflepuff.
is.
That doesn't
That is
feel
interesting.
right.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I think you did it wrong.
I did it wrong. Yeah, you fucking
Might have
watched me
actually-
do it.
Might have misclicked.
It didn't ask me the
Uh,
right questions.
Yeah, I get it, pretty much. For me, it's a thing of like, I already know, no matter what, I'm about to see a whole bunch of yellow on my screen, so I'm just gonna click ahead.
Please,
Just
be
go
fucking-
ahead.
Slytherin!
Oh my god!
Was it?
Life is
was it-
good. Life is fucking good. I wear
Was
green.
it-
I have
was
a
it-
green on my fucking hat. Ralph is green and pink and black. He's in Deltarune. Chapter 3 and 4 out now. You guys can never doubt who the fuck I am. I fucking knew it. Oh.
I think it was that one bold
this shit's
one that
bugged.
you said. It was that
The
one
one
bold
what?
I think might edge you over. Were you wanting to
Really?
be called the bold? I think that might have been.
I know. I thought that was just because I don't know. I thought it was because I didn't even think about that. Honestly, at that point, I was already accepting I was getting Hufflepuff, so this actually took me off guard. But that being said, I'll take this with pride because I said I was Slytherin. You guys doubted me, and I took the test. And I'm gonna show everyone at work who said I was a Hufflepuff that I took the test and I took it honestly, and I got Slytherin. Anyways, Seth, go ahead.
I think we're seeing this. I think we're seeing this.
Everyone's thinking they're Hufflepuff.
If we get
except me.
Ravenclaw, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, there we go.
Dude, welcome to Hufflepuff, Seth. Welcome up. Shit, man.
I'm the only true Gryffindor. I'm the main character. Anyone who ever doubted me, I'm the All Might. I'm the Gojo. I'm the Harry Potter. I am the main character.
Sorry, you're just
welcome.
glazing Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, he's my goat.
Oh shit, we got Nymphadora Tonks. Oh yeah, I think we got Tonks.
We got Tonks.
Eddie, we gotta have a
Idiots.
conversation.
Nice
Eddie,
one.
Eddie, I think we gotta have a conversation.
They're the two that were like, what? Oh yeah, she's ours.
All right, so now we're on Patronus.
No.
No.
Fuck you.
Why?
It's a
Why?
2-hour
You guys?
podcast.
2-hour podcast, man. 2-hour podcast.
I don't know. I feel like would it not be fun to continue?
How about you cry me a river, huh?
Should we just like
Yeah, I don't
take
think
it
Speedrun.
and
Yeah.
then
Well, I know Patronus one actually does
What is it?
take up some CPU. There's a lot of animations in it.
Oh, I think.
Oh,
Okay,
I already
there might
clicked
be,
on
there
it.
Might be, there might be too much shit. I'm gonna
well,
wait.
yeah,
I'm gonna
wait,
wait.
stop, everybody switch to your main screen so we can end this. Or
Let's end this.
Once and for all, together.
So I think, guys, mixed results.
There you go.
Guys, I think HarryPotter.com is wrong.
Inconclusive.
And we are correct.
Yeah, this is what I thought. I had completely thought this would happen.
I think so, yeah, Seth got
No.
his.
I
No,
didn't
he's
expect to get Slytherin.
Ethan got his that he wanted, but that we don't agree with necessarily.
yeah,
Harry,
I got the one that I
don't
thought I
know.
was third most likely for.
Third most likely. Oh, true.
I don't know. Did it look like I biased my answers at all? Like
No.
No.
no, right? So that was like a full genuine Slytherin. So
I would love an interesting like breakdown of each of the questions.
You know
I
what
feel
fucked
like
it for me? Is a selfish question. Because I was like the only one that was like actual solid, like this is this house, this is that one, and I fucking clicked the shit.
that's fair. I feel like it's interesting. I don't really agree with 3 of ours.
True.
I feel like that's the one problem with having a different test every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I took like a fucking IQ test and it was like wrong.
yeah, I wonder what score you got. 30. That being said,
9.
It was wrong because I have 2 eye. Not just.
So, all right. Well, we're gonna take these other tests, see what we got, but we're not gonna do it in this podcast because it's already ran really long.
Well, for next podcast, the second we start, we'll just scream out what we got, and then
Yeah, that'd be
and then
fun.
that'll be
You'll
it.
have to
all
remember.
right. Well,
We'll
talk to
and
the
we'll have
rest
to
of
remember
the
too.
Cliffhanger.
hey,
let us know what your favorite Harry Potter movie is down below. What house you are. And
let us
like
know what you
and
think of
subscribe.
Deltarune chapter
And
3
don't
and
play
4 when you get
Deltarune.
them.
Do not play Deltarune.
Don't play
Mario Kart World. Mario
Only
Kart
play
World,
Undertale.
shout out.
Genocide.
Me and Ralston
All right.
say goodbye.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm gonna kill this fucking stuffed animal!